Wait, I can't. Every way to. Oh, from by. It's a ride. The wheels by my side. Yeah, don't be me. What it do? Hey, we just gonna get straight into it. How to survive prom in Trucker's Pod. If, I guess since I started this journey with prom meet, it's the only way to get to the next. Starters, if you get in a truck, try to get the lowest truck payment possible. That's that AP. You don't buy like this little air conditioning things. I put it in here, I might not. Look like on the podcast or whatever. It's the bigger version. But I don't know. Maybe my edit part out. I don't know. Either way, you want to get the lowest truck payment possible. If you're doing flatbed, especially if you're in Florida, I want to say West Georgia, they be having stuff. But if you're in Florida, bro, it's you ain't getting it. Just like again, matter of fact, if you're a flatbed, Midwest is gonna be your guy. So like Utah, well, yes, that's something else. Matter of fact, all of that. But really, if you can just stay around the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin, I guess Minnesota, but that's Minnesota. Wisconsin, Kansas, Nebraska. I want to say Colorado, but if you go to Colorado, they don't have you. So go ahead, skip Colorado. None in New Mexico but Albuquerque. Albuquerque get it popping. That'd be a whole nother show. But Kansas, Texas, of course, Arkansas, so of course Missouri. Uh, they got a lot of stuff in New Jersey and New York, but who wants to drive up there? So down. But you can do the up north. You can do Connecticut, like hit Pennsylvania, cross over through the top part, not Connecticut. Well, yeah, Connecticut, because I left Connecticut without going down to New York, crossing back over. So yeah, PA, you just gonna work the North New York, like Albany, and ain't nothing out there, like nothing out there. So, huh, get in, get out. Don't do no reset there. I don't know. It might be stuff out there, but when I was there, I didn't care for it. Um, yes, number one, try to get the lowest truck payment possible. I know it's it's great to have that great new truck, bro. That 2025 compared to what I got now, it's like I ain't gonna say no mansion, but I feel like I'm in a studio apartment. I left a 2 bedroom apartment to a studio apartment. Not even a 1 bedroom, studio apartment. I got an 18 Freightliner, now 25 Freightliner with them, but you paying 13 F13. It was like 16 or 15. We just do 15. 15 a week, not a month. 15 a week. 6,000 a month. That's what you're paying. Add that up. That ain't even how much the truck costs. You about to pay 500, 600 some $1,000 for this truck. Makes no mother effing sense. But started off good though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was hitting like 2 bands every week, and then for my first 3 months, 4 months, rap never again. It was like here and there you get some stuff. They give you a little advance, or they have ball up the payment thing just so you can eat for a little bit. Like 3 or 4 months, get like $3,000 or $4,000. Then, excuse me. But anyway, this is how to survive. It's gonna be madness. Uh, been in logistics for a while, but trucking is one cool body. It's been madness regardless. It's not smooth. Every day is every day. Um, I ain't gonna say it's not smooth every day though, but like every day is every day. Just because yesterday might be the same as day, might be smooth, but not going to it. Like, going to every hearing the goddamn load, delivering the load, picking up the load, riding to the load. No homo. All of that stuff, bro. Like it's just crazy. But anyway, get back to it. See, I'm getting off traffic. You want a low truck payment. After that, when it comes to if you stacking the money, save it. I advise to get like 3 accounts: a business account, your on the road account, and then your like savings personal account. I advise that. I didn't do that starting off. I did that now. It's like 3 years later, but it works. Um, what I was about to say is low truck payment. Definitely want to get refrigerator and cooking appliances. Like all stuff you don't have to have a kitchen in there. That is how you're gonna save money. I haven't got a refrigerator yet with my new truck and eating out and all that stuff, bro. It goes up. It goes up. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like fast too. But it might be a good thing for you because you gonna get tired of eating that crap, bro. Like I'm tired of eating the truck stop food. Then most of the time, places if you out in the middle of bomb F, like ain't no DoorDash, so eat some fruit. So that's straight though. I ain't tripping. I get to lose some weight. I ain't tripping. I got team in. That's a whole nother story again. Back to staying focused. Uh, so kitchen appliance. You want to get all of that stuff. I believe all they trucks come with inverters, so you don't got to worry about that. What else gonna help you save money? Surviving Prime Inc. Definitely gonna need everybody don't have support systems, so I ain't gonna say that. Your support system. If you don't believe in God or Jesus, I don't know what to tell you, but whatever you do, you're gonna need that. Granted, you're gonna have all that other stuff, you're gonna have how many other stuff you're gonna have family, relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, you or husband, wife, whatever. Uh you're gonna have that, and if you don't, that's why I just keeping you in the truck. So if you in the truck, I don't know, some type of connection, something. Definitely good to have some connection. I do get lonely, but it's definitely good to have some connection. Um, don't got anybody, get on these apps, I guess. I don't know. But after that, the believer in the one will help you. Past that, so we got get the lowest truck payment possible. You want to get a refrigerator and kitchen appliances to shop because you're gonna spend too much going out. Some places they ain't gonna have no DoorDash ride, and you're gonna be effed up. So that's gonna help you save. You want 3 accounts: your business account, your on the road account while you with you, like on your truck, and your savings account. And they got a thing you can split that up, split the percentages up. Ain't gonna come out even, but shoot, 50 for the business. What's 35, 35? Oh, that's like way too much. Um, oh, 25, 25. I'm tripping. 25, 25. So 50 for your business, 25 for your on the road, like personal business. I guess for like your hotel and stuff. Like you got the 50 for the business, you ain't gonna touch. You got your on the road, 25. That's like what you gonna be living. This is my living, like my leisure stuff, clothes, food, all that. That's your living. Your other 25, what you be saving. That's just an idea. Do not take my words for it. Do not try to come back and sue me and be like, yo, he said do this, and you'll be straight. I just started this. So I'm still going, but it's helping out so far. And also I'm with a different company. So I'm actually making some money. Shout out to God and Jesus. All right. So we got trucker payment. Uh we got trucking payment. Oh, kitchen appliances and all of that. That's gonna help you save. If you can go without that APU unit, they got this machine's like $1,000. Starting off, you're gonna be able to get that 1,000. So right off the rip, F that APU unit, you're gonna save some extra change over the month. Bam, get that. Uh, get they phone thing, cause it's good to have 2 phones out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. For some reason, one phone ain't gonna work, that other one gonna work. If one doing good, the other server's gonna be doing great. If the other one doing poo poo, the other one gonna be doing average. So it works out, and I think like $10 after you pay that off, it's gonna be paid. So get the phone through them, and you get to keep it out there. So either way, that's a little investment. You can trade that BSN or something. Bam. So you're gonna do that. That's probably your only extra expense. If you can get all used equipment, just say this is flatbed. I don't know nothing about dry van. I trained on dry van, like on the pad out there. Worst experience ever. I don't know how y'all do that. I can't see nothing. Yeah, we got flatbed, and sometimes you can't see, but you got a little crease, like you can do something, do a little something. Anyway, um, I guess I keep repeating myself. That thing, truck payment, the lowest one as possible. Yeah, go ahead and get that year. Just shoot, even if you want, just keep flipping out that year. And at the end, I'll tell you the best thing to probably do, but that's up to you. Everybody they on soldier, it's your own journey. Anyway, we doing that. What else I should do? What else? Truck payment, kitchen appliances. You got a little support system. Not try to find one. Can't find one. Whatever you believe in. Hope is God and Jesus is. But that. Oh yeah, this. Now when your money do come low or it's a weekend getting nothing, whatever. Pocket your money. Get an advance. Everybody was talking about, oh, don't get an advance or whatever. It's your money coming out of your check. It's not like a loan. Like they try to put it like a loan. Well, first do this. Have them ball up your negative into a payment. Then ride that out. Ride that out. When they don't want to do that or can't do that, whatever how they feel. After you ball up your negative balance up into payments. After you do that so many times, they can start tripping or whatever. Do the advance loan or whatever. Don't spend your own cash. Take all of that. Whenever you do advance, you saving that. Whatever cash you got, you saving that. You're just gonna have to let it tack up. Cause it's still your money at the end of the day, bro. It's just coming out of your load that you're doing that week, no homo. So whatever that work you're doing that week is coming out of your check, bro. It's yours. It's yours. Whatever. This is surviving crime Inc. So you're gonna do that, pocket everything on your cash. Then after that, when you hit that rut where it's like, oh, I ain't really all that advance, you just gonna keep taking an advance. Because if it comes to a point you gotta leave or whatever, you got cash on it. And you got extra because you was taking an advance and you wasn't spending none of your stuff. So this is after they don't want to do the negative balance, balled up, bull, BS, whatever. Bam. That's how you gonna do that. Uh they gonna say train with people. I never train with people. So that's probably why they didn't survive by me. Because I think if you're a trained person, you can kind of somewhat. But to be honest, I barely trust myself out here driving. So you want me to have somebody else driving? What? Shout out to my trainer. He didn't never when I was talking about videos and all that stuff. He said, "Bro, don't put me out there like that. Just in case I might go back and something like that." I was like, "All right, cool. I ain't gonna put your name out there." But best trainer ever. I still was scared up there. Like, what? The snow going down mountains? Even when you just riding, you feel every little turn. You get no sleep. You get no sleep. You get no sleep. I was the night driver. He was a day driver. I don't care if you is a day driver. Cause I drive by myself and I still don't get no sleep. And then when you get done driving, it's like, oh, I don't want to go to sleep, but I'm so tired. Then I can't even go to sleep for some reason, even though if I want to. And then when you finally go to sleep, you wake up in like 4 hours and you get no sleep. This is crazy. But anyway, uh, yeah, buying the food, got your own shopping, that's gonna be it. When it comes to want to do trips or you want to make your own vacations or whatever, drive a drive, pick up something and drive it there. That's the best way I think it works out. Like, hey, I need to be here, or I'm going to see my kids. I want to meet a family gathering, creating like a family event in like Tennessee. Can you get me something there? All right, I need to be here this date, 3 weeks in advance. Can you give me some there close by? So at least you got something there. Like, or what I did, and um, girl's a flight attendant. So whenever we wanted to meet up, just fly wherever I was at or city we wanted to go to, just try to meet there, whatever. Worked out perfect. Then we had to go back, try to find an airport that's close by where we riding. Bam, go right there. Just try to keep them wheels. With Prime Inc, you gotta keep them wheels moving. There's no choice around it. Matter of fact, that's the number one way to survive Prime Inc. Keep them wheels rolling, bro. Like you can't stop. You signed your soul away, bro. At the end of the day, you know what? Nah, you ain't signed your soul away. You signed to a record label. They be talking about you signed to this 360 deal. Prime Meek is definitely a 360 deal. I know on my TikTok I showed how much I made, but how much you make? What they like 2 years or something with Prime? Like, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. Shout out to my last dispatcher though. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot your name, bro, but it's just because I tried to erase all of that Prime stuff out of my mind. Only the survival tactics to help y'all. Um, I used to like going to the terminal. They say you save money with the gas and I guess when coming that stuff like that, tires and all of that, go to the terminal. I stopped going to the terminal. I used to love the terminal when I was a trainer. Whenever my trainer was like, hey, we gotta stop here, Salt Lake. You already know about SLC. We stop there, hey, chill out here, bam, cool, I'm Gucci. And they got a basketball court. And the cafe ain't bad. The Salt Lake Cafe is the best one. Then you got the Missouri one. Then PA. I'm just saying, PA food is just third on the list. That's all I'm saying. I like Salt Lake Terminal out of all of them. Maybe because I like Salt Lake City. You can do a lot right there. And it's even better when you don't even stay. Then again, I just thought about it. I didn't even stay really no more at the terminal. And Salt Lake, once I knew about Salt Lake and everything, I found a place where I was able to park my truck at. And what's crazy is right by the FBI. Ain't that something? The best place to be at Salt Lake when it comes to the hotel and the places where we used to mob at and all that stuff is right next to the goddamn FBI. That's crazy, but they be chilling out there at Salt Lake. There's a lot of bombs out there. But either way, that's the way you're just gonna have to do a reset at home, bro. Like there's no vacation. There's no vacation. So get that vacation out your mind. You do a 4 year lease, you on that road for 4 years. Then again, this is a flatbed. I don't know nothing about the drop in, how they work. Whenever you say anything with priming, all they want to be is like, oh, do you know Flat Pack Shawty or whatever the girl name was? Bro, she's not the goddamn priming mascot. Like, I know she be blowing up on YouTube. I think when I started my trucking journey, looking at different trucking companies and all that, she came across. It was another dude, with dreads, so I was talking. But one thing both of them do, they were talking about that they get ready to quit and all this crap, but they don't never be quitting. So I don't know if they, I don't know, they be sliding though. They kind of inspired me. You got to do two. You're gonna have to do the trucking, and you're gonna have to do the YouTube. So it is what it is. That's where we at. But survivor priming, if you need another dispatcher, get another dispatcher. Email the head dispatcher guy, whatever, Flatbed Regional, whatever that other thing is. What's the other one they call it? With the little squares. I don't know. But make sure you have that because they will try to play you. But if you got all your evidence and stuff in order, they can't mess with you. Shout out to my pad trainer though. Yeah, I had everything. I was like, bro, I emailed y'all. I ain't get no response. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, bro. Like, what more you want me to do, bro? Like, I asked for help. I ain't getting nothing from y'all. And they will lie to you. Another way to survive, probably, if they tell you to take a load or help with a repower, do not do it. If they be like, hey, we'll give you extra on this or whatever, don't do it. They not gonna give you extra, bro. Like, they lied to me twice. And after the 2 times, I never did that shit. Excuse my language. My mom might be watching this. Sorry, mama. My daddy. Uh, yeah. So definitely want to do that. Keep all of that stuff. Um, I guess when it comes to the tax stuff, I like the advocates thing because I ain't have to deal with it. Um, when it comes to filling out the paperwork, but I used to do my own taxes before, and before that, it was somebody used to do taxes for me, but I stopped. But my people used to. I used to do my own taxes, but with advocates, they kind of work. I might go back with them still. They just email me that day saying, hey, bro, you still can slide with us. So if you do need time, you'll be able to go. Another thing, uh, go ahead with priming. Just do, This is up to you though, because I wanted to stay with Prime. I'm not gonna lie. You can ask my family. I wanted to stay with Prime, but it was just so hectic. I've never been so stressed as a man, so emotional, like just everything. Definitely roller coaster. But the training was the best part. That's something. At the end with my brokest, but my second brokest was like during training. Bro, it was lit. It was okay. It was like NBA. I ain't gonna hold it. Maybe that training helped me go longer into trucking. I don't really care for trucking. That's how I found out I'm not a super trucker. That's another way you can like say some money and everything. I might be a super trucker. If you're a super trucker, buy all them bells and whistles and do all that extra stuff and everything. If you just treat this like a job, basically kind of like what I'm doing, to stepping stone to get to that's where you want to go. I still want to have my truck and all of that stuff because it's good to have a trade. So everything else falls apart, whatever. You still got something to go to. Um, do I want to be on the road all day, every day like this? No, no, no. I'm good. I've been to every state. Every state don't even like us like that. You know what I mean? So I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. And nah, don't do it. I was about to say, I don't know if my dispatcher was BSing or not or whatever, but it's like, yeah, you got a good little load out of Mississippi. Like, bitch, I want to go to Mississippi. Like, I just started like in Alabama and I got family in Alabama. But Alabama, Mississippi, almost like this to me. I mean, my mindset, but I'd rather be in Louisiana than Mississippi. And that's not because I'm from Louisiana, but I'd rather be in the Dakotas than Mississippi. I'd rather be in Montana, Mississippi. And Montana ain't that bad. Hear me out. It's gonna be like bars and stuff, but it's not that bad. Well, the cold and all that stuff, the weather. Uh, Washington ain't really like the other states. Sorry about that. But try to put my studio stuff together. Even though I got studio equipment, I ain't truck right. But that's another thing. Help you save money. If you do want to do hotels, gotta do hotels. They'll reimburse you. Everything coming on you, dog. But they'll reimburse you. Just keep your receipts and all that. So you definitely want to do your typical Expedia and all that and everything. I got a site though that is perfect, but I'm trying to get me a little brand deal or something with them. I don't know too many people know about them, but I literally compare prices. A hotel at NBC or something, NBC Suites could be like 150. With them, that was like $80. NBC Suite got that good breakfast. That's another thing. Getting hotels, you need that breakfast included. Right now, this hotel where I'm at ain't no breakfast included. It's $50 a night. Smooth. I ain't want to walk down to the other one. The other one's like 130. Cool. Nice little reset. Might watch the Lakers play tonight. You can't do that with Prime Beat. I'm just BS. Like y'all probably could. This is just my journey, whatever. I don't know. It's my journey. Prime. Terrible, bro. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. But I think you could probably save money if you do all your oil changes and everything at the terminal. But like I said, I just stopped going to the terminal. It's gonna take you 50 hours just to get inside. And then you get inside, you got your random drug test, or you gotta, hey, uh, this is wrong. You gotta switch the tires. So now you're here for an extra 70 hours. Oh, something wrong with the trailer. You don't got no more trailers. Bro, it's 100 something trailers out there. What are you talking about? You don't got no trailers. There's 100 trailers out there. And that's another thing. If you want some tarps, I'm at I'm at the game now with them. If you want some tarps and you in flatbed, I don't know about all the Salt Lake terminals, Pennsylvania terminals, but if you at the Missouri terminal, bro, for one, if you want to skip all that base stuff, and they be like, hey, you need to come drop off the trailer or do all this blase, go to the training pad, drop it off, pick up one of them trailers right there, and take off. And then if you do got to go inside, another way to get some tarps without paying for that, go in. Once you go through the little bays or whatever, drive all the way to the left side over there where they got all them other little empty trailers or whatever. and just look on the top. They got tarps up there. Hey, there, if you at Charlotte Pipe in North Carolina, the Charlotte Pipe in Salt Lake, they ain't leaving no tarps out there. That place is straight. Like you got to clean out there, and it's too windy for that. We don't got time for that in Salt Lake. But Charlotte Pipe in North Carolina, bro, it's gonna be like a whole bunch of like lost and found tarps or whatever. The tarps I got right now with my company is two of them tarps that I got from North Carolina, Charlotte. But there I asked the guy, I said, hey, bro, what y'all doing with these tarps over here? Lost and found. People don't come and get them. You just leave them there. So if you see them on the trailer or whatever, it's up to you, bro, if you want to grab them. I was like, all right, bet. I don't want to get that red one. I think the red one is the Georgia trucks, people. Either way, I seen this big white blue one, PNS, and I happened to be with them. Ain't that's crazy? The guy GOT and Jesus work. But grab that one, bam, threw that on there. Huh. Grab another one, bam, threw that on there. The other one I had, I think, kind of ripped or something because I don't know, them tarps gonna rip, bro. And I ain't buying no tarps, bro. I'm just saying, bro, I ain't buying no tarps. Like, get some tape, the Gorilla Glue tape. You just want to patchwork. Patch that bad boy, especially if you can do it in the, it's gonna sound crazy, but if you can do it in the summer and let that adhesive, yeah, adhesive, big word. Come on, but let that adhesive tape like melt into that little tarp material, whatever that thing is, golden. I did lose my tarp along with my bungee. So this strapped down that tarp. I got like a head wreck now, no homo. And lost my goddamn tarp. My black one, my favorite tarp. And that was a Maverick tarp. Like y'all Maverick tarps, oh my gosh. Whoever make y'all tarps is the best. It's the perfect drop down length. It can be a little bit longer though. But I got one not a PNS tarp. SEL, bro, that's heavy as hell, like a body bag. Like I literally, bro, like it's literally, whoo, whoo, to get it on a goddamn trailer, bro. That shit crazy. So I do want to cut that down. That's nothing. Just find ways to get cheaper equipment. Like I say, I don't know what y'all need for driving, which is probably nothing. But flatbed, you can just cheap equipment. Timu, send that junk. The sound click Timu. If you're ever to mess up, get another one off of Timu. Uh, straps. Whenever I'm at places, I look around. If that strap got two little rings on it, I'm grabbing it and taking it with me. So whenever I'm at other little sites, drop down places, whatever, yes, yes, I'm looking in the lost and found. Then you gotta be like MacGyver out here. My trailer broke down one time with Prime Ink. They was like, yeah, you can wait and do all this extra stuff and get it towed and all of that. I was like, bro, that's extra more money. So this is what I'm about to do. Since I was in Arizona, we got to get to Cali. You know, I got to cross the real big inspection. Forget the border. To get paid. We get paid. They get paid. Shout out Jill to Jesus. Got paid. See a little notification. I ain't spending nothing. Wait for that paycheck. See, that's why you need three. So what was it? Either way, back to the game though. Um, yeah. I don't know where I'm off. Yeah, don't be chasing. That's another reason why I ain't train nobody. I thought I was gonna get greedy. And like I said, I barely trust myself. It's not that I don't trust myself driving. It's the environment and stuff around that goes on. I don't trust you, feel me? And like shoot, the other day, I was so tired I had to pull over. Like I was like, bro, I'm dozing and nodding off. And it's just because I'm running up for recaps right now. Like, well, I was before now. I wanted to push it away to go home, but they couldn't pick up to Friday, and they talking about tornadoes, warnings, and all the crap like that in OKC. Wild out here. I'm sure y'all ain't no NFL team out here. Well, OKC. I'm sure y'all fools got a nice little tornado shelter out there. Anyway, back to truck. See, I'm losing focus. Yeah, those are the main things I'll say survive prime meet. Get the lowest truck payment possible. Get the lowest lease possible. If you want to leave, do your year, dip. Most local people want you with a year. I did too. Dip, dip. If you can stay and get all you can, dip, and then go to Nova Lines. You get like 85% back. They keep on like 15. Like when you see all that, much more you get into trucking, you know all that little splits and everything. That's basically what it all is comes down to. It's your truck payment, your splits. That's all it is. So like right now, my truck payment with my company, $600. 600 compared to 6,000. I know one of my worst week. It wasn't even one of the worst week. It's just my truck was messed up. It's just a thing, bro. What is gonna happen? My 2025 messed up my airlines and coming out of I want to say Dakota, I felt blizzard. Like all my like electronics and stuff started messing up once I got to like Arizona. That's wild. Um, yeah, I hit Kingsman. Soon coming over that Kingsman Mountain. And something before that though, because when I cut the truck off and tried to cut it back on, it was like didn't want to do it. So something told me like, bro, just keep this bad boy on till you gotta get to where you gotta go. And I don't know what happened. I think I pulled over on the side on a man Kings Mountain. I think I probably had to use the bathroom. So bam, that bad boy wouldn't start. And I was there for like 2 or 3 days. As a matter of fact, that's when it went downhill. I never recovered. I never went home. Bro. I was only home one time. The very first time I started. So the very first time I started, I went home for like for two. Whenever my third birthday was, just got just got done. Yeah, for like a week or two. Damn, that's good. Oh, good. The next time after that, that so I went home twice at like 2.5 years. So I never went home. And it's another thing. Don't drive every day. Do not drive every day. Which is crazy. They gonna take money from you for driving more miles. I was like, what? How y'all take money from me for driving like 50, 60 miles? When all I'm doing is riding a recap to try to get out of the hole. What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How, Sway? I know you're supposed to read terms and agreement. That's why I said it's like a record. You're signing a 360 deal. But you're gonna charge me for working harder? What? What? Bro, and I only had one load ever rejected from them. And that's because I was there on time, waiting for them. I didn't untarp all the way. Just unstrapped with it. They had me out there. It wasn't even raining yet. It started raining like 2 hours later. And after those 2 hours of rain, I still was there at 7 o'clock, ready, like halfway unstrapped and everything. At like 8 o'clock. Started raining about 9 o'clock. They come back around 30 talking about they don't want to take the load because it's wet. BITCH. Bro, I've been out here since 7. For one, on time. Two, if y'all would have came out here, it wouldn't got wet. And the only part that got wet was the front part. And that's because of the little lip part. But if you would have came out, it was there. But then again, that's why I say some places they all don't like us, bro. It didn't make no sense. And then they was like, all right, well, just drive it to some place. I think I was in Michigan, and I had to drive it to Ohio. The load dropped off in Michigan, and I think no, the load dropped off in Michigan. I think if I can remember, somewhere in Michigan, but I had to get it touched back up, like repainted whatever, somewhere in Illinois. Now that's like 2 days. 2 days worth of drive. It ain't gonna be no full 2 days, but it's 2 days worth of drive. So you gotta drive that there. In the meantime, now I'm working 2 weeks while they clean up this equipment, going through there, bam. They did reimburse me like $3,000. I ain't gonna hold you. I got $3,000 back. That jump was crazy. Wherever, and then it was like, this is supposed to be wherever I was at, the one of the worst parts of Michigan or the hood together, whatever. I was like, bro, it's a farm right here. What are you talking about? Like, what are you saying to me, bro? What are you saying to me, bro? It's a farm in cows right here. Ain't Floyd Mayweather from right here or something like that? It's cows right here, bro. Y'all got a dispensary right here with no security. Come on, bro. Like, what are you saying to me? But hey, America. Um. So yeah, that's gonna help you see. I'm trying to think of some more stuff, but right now I just feel like I'm just rambling. So we'll be back tomorrow. Hey, the Truckers Pod. Appreciate y'all. Help a truck out.